Welcome to Tease Gaming. Glad that you can join us. We are playing a new game that seemed pretty relaxing from what I could tell. And I'm pretty excited about it, and I've got a 20-pound cat clawing my leg. If the camera gets jolted, just know it's because of her. That way. Quit. Go away. Alright. So, I did look into the game earlier to adjust sounds and stuff like that, but now I legitimately can't hear anything. And that might be a problem for me. Nope, I can hear everything just fine. Never mind, I lied. So, I'm not sure. It's called Handle with Care.
After a year on the road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The endless clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between.
Okay.
But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey. A whole year. It felt like a lifetime. The places I'd seen, the people I'd met, of course, the forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way.
This is gonna make me cry.
I'm a restorer by trade. Bringing our most beloved possessions back to life is what I love to do. I'd been traveling for months, working my way from one town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs. Bellariva was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
So, okay, this is still too loud. There should be nothing to you. This is still super loud. Okay. How do I open you? Can I rotate you? What is going on? Okay.
I picked up these sunglasses on my last stop. Hopefully I'm cool enough to pull them off.
So, the reason that kind of made me sad is because at the end of this year...
I saw a guitarist wearing these at a show once. Rock and roll repair woman, at your service.
So the reason that it made me sad was...
My passport. Not many blank pages
I gotta stop touching things, that's what I know. We're moving out of state. And it's kind of just like a little bit, like, overwhelming to
Who doesn't
me.
love a scrunchie? Practical and stylish. My favorite overalls. These will never go out of style. I'll hand these out once I'm settled in. Fingers crossed they get me some work.
We did it! We got the suitcase done.
Finally, I'd made it to Bellariva. I'd come for the food festival, taking place in a few days' time. After living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months, I was craving a decent meal. Of course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it, so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work. My parents never wanted me to go. They wanted me to stay in their shop and have a simple, stationary life. I knew there was a world out there, beyond the four walls of our antique store, that I had to be a part of. I daydreamed constantly about the weird and wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires. My story in Bellariva began with a little girl, and a voice she was longing to hear.
Ooh. But yeah, it kind of makes me just a little bit sad at the thought of moving. So, I think this place is going to hit a little bit close to home, per se. But we're going to rock with it. If I cry, I cry. If I don't, I don't. I know that this light's probably not doing much for me, and that's okay. I will try to fix it in post. But, so I kind of want to explain my setup a little bit before I continue in this. I realize that my videos are not the greatest quality. I realize that my camera is probably not the greatest quality, especially because I watched one of our videos on the big TV and I was like, wow. I'm recording on a laptop because this kind of started with one day when I wanted a reason to game with my husband. And I was like, why not just make silly, goofy little videos with it? And then after a while, I think it was like probably like a week, Alex was like, you know what, actually, tell me how you did this. And I was like, here's what we did. I don't know anything. I'm literally just playing everything by ear, but that is how the channel was created, was an excuse for me to play more games with my husband. And I don't regret it, but I just need everyone to know that I am recording on or the games are played on a laptop. Previously, until like, I want to say the Goat Man videos. I don't know, I'm super behind on recording, editing, posting. I have a new camera setup, and it seems to be just a little bit better than my previous setup, because I was just using the camera on my laptop, but I was having issues trying to get it where it would, like, I'm learning a lot of things, and I'm teaching myself a lot of things along the way. And for that, I'm very proud of myself, but just, like, understand that maybe our stuff isn't the best quality, but we're trying. And hopefully after we move and I finish my college degree, we can get better stuff to record. I might just cut all that out.
It was my first morning in Bella Riva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and explore. It was a quiet town, its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun.
I will say I'm glad that she's reading it, not me.
In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time. As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bella Riva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect. I was starting to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore. I tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
Alright, let's restore this. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Am I just not that bright? Ah, there we go. Oh, that was easy.
Aha! Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
Okay. I'm figuring this out.
Why did you do that?
What is happening now? I'm assuming that's good now. No, how do I open you? Wow, I haven't used one of these in forever.
Will you dream a dream for me? If I sit by your side,
Gonna have to
and hold
mute
you
that.
so tight. Know that I
When it finished, Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
Thanks Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No problem. Who was that singing? They're very good.
It's my mum. She's not here anymore.
Izzy trailed off. It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never be enough to fill.
Okay, I might cry.
When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo. I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt. She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered. Part I wouldn't be able to fix.
Wow. Okay, so I cry now. Alright. So, I think I'm going to end the video here today, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. We are trying to, hopefully, by the time our 1-year mark hits, at least have 100 subscribers. That is our goal, so hopefully you can, just hit that button. And it doesn't hurt you in any way. And if you like this video, you can also hit that like button as well. And hopefully you'll join us again soon. Bye!